Plant FAQs, Hoya melliflua. What is Hoya melliflua? Hi everyone, Ferbu here. Today, I want to delve into the world of Hoyas and introduce you to the captivating Hoya melliflua. This fast-growing vine boasts stunning succulent leaves and unique, nectar-producing flowers. If you're looking for a low-maintenance houseplant with a touch of the tropics, the Hoya melliflua might be your perfect match. Let's explore everything you need to know about caring for this beauty. See more 566 species in genus Hoya at monsteraholic.com. Light. Bright indirect light is key. Hoyas, in general, are known as light-loving plants, and the Hoya melliflua is no exception. It thrives in bright, indirect sunlight. Think of a spot near a south or east-facing window where it receives filtered light for most of the day. Avoid harsh, direct sunlight, as this can scorch the leaves. Water. Let the soil dry out completely between waterings. One of the beauties of the Hoya melliflua is its succulent nature. These plump leaves store water, making it a forgiving plant when it comes to watering. The key is to avoid overwatering, which can lead to root rot. Let the soil dry out completely between waterings. A good rule of thumb is to stick your finger into the soil. If the top inch feels dry, it's time to water. Soil. Mimic its epiphytic roots. In their natural habitat, Hoya melliflua are epiphytes, meaning they grow on the branches of trees. To replicate this well-draining environment, use a potting mix specifically formulated for cacti and succulents. Alternatively, you can create your own mix using perlite, orchid bark, and a small amount of potting soil. Fertilizer. A light feeding schedule. Hoyas are not heavy feeders. During the active growing season, spring and summer, you can give your Hoya melliflua a diluted dose of balanced fertilizer once a month. However, avoid over-fertilizing, as this can damage the roots. In the winter months, when growth slows down, you can hold off on fertilization altogether. Support for climbing beauty. The Hoya melliflua is a natural climber. To encourage healthy growth and showcase its cascading beauty, provide some support for your plant. A moss pole, trellis, or hanging basket are all excellent options. As the vine grows, gently train the stems around the support to create a lush, cascading display. Blooming beauty. Patience is rewarded. One of the most captivating features of the Hoya melliflua is its unique flowers. These clusters of pink or reddish-orange blooms have a waxy texture and produce a dark nectar. However, be patient. Hoyas typically don't flower until they reach maturity, which can take several years. Don't be discouraged if your young plant hasn't bloomed yet. With proper care, those fragrant flowers will eventually emerge. Comparison corner. Hoya melliflua versus Hoya carnosa. The Hoya melliflua is often compared to its close relative, the Hoya carnosa, also known as the wax plant. Both are beautiful climbers with succulent leaves. However, there are some key differences. The Hoya melliflua has longer, narrower leaves with a glossy sheen, while the Hoya carnosa has more rounded, fleshy leaves with a matte finish. The flowers of the Hoya melliflua are also slightly different. They are smaller and more clustered compared to the larger, wider blooms of the Hoya carnosa. Ultimately, the choice between these two Hoyas comes down to personal preference. If you love the sleek, glossy leaves and unique flowers of the Hoya melliflua, it might be the perfect addition to your plant collection. Troubleshooting common issues. Drooping leaves. This is usually a sign of underwatering. Give your plant a thorough watering and allow the excess water to drain completely. Yellowing leaves. This could be due to overwatering, lack of light, or nutrient deficiency. Check your watering habits. Ensure it receives enough indirect light, and consider a light feeding during the growing season. Pests and diseases. Hoyas are generally pest and disease resistant. However, they can be susceptible to mealybugs and scale. If you notice any infestation, isolate the plant and treat it with insecticidal soap or neem oil. Conclusion. The allure of Hoya melliflua. With its fast-growing nature, captivating foliage, and unique flowers, the Hoya melliflua is a captivating addition to any indoor space. By following these simple care tips, you can help this tropical beauty thrive in your home. So, why not give the Hoya melliflua a try and experience its lush charm for yourself?